Welcome back to Teaching Them. I'm Michael Keynes. I have a lesson for you today called Deep Waters. Deep Waters is taken from the scripture in Isaiah chapter 43. You can start at verse 1, which, if you like, it's "But now, O Jacob, listen to the Lord who created you. O Israel, the one who formed you, says, do not be afraid, for I have ransomed you. I have called you by name, you are mine. When you go through the deep waters, I will be with you. When you go through the rivers of difficulty, you will not drown." That's the focus of the lesson. You can also continue to, when you walk through the fire of oppression, you will not be burned up. The flames will not consume you. That takes you through all of verse 2. So God says that when we go through the deep waters, he'll be with us. So I have a couple of illustrations here, and I'm going to come close up so you can see them better. But these illustrations are to show that God will protect us in the deep waters. All right, so I may not be on camera for this part, but I'm going to demonstrate the lesson, and the focus is here on this big old tub of water. By the way, I'm shooting on location at Royal Family Kids, which is a camp that I've pastored for the last 23 years, and I have a delight and a joy in sharing God with these kids from the foster care system. So if you're interested about Royal Family Kids, you can look them up online. They have camps everywhere. Okay, so we'll go through the deep waters. Well, I'll invite a kid up, and I'll say, do you think you could put this paper towel into the water and not get it wet? And probably they're not going to be able to think of a way that they could do it. But you could say, well, what if we gave it a shield? And you can reference here from Psalm 3:3, where it talks about God being our shield. Actually, David talked a lot about God being our shield. So you could find lots of Psalms that reference God being our shield. But so God provides a shield for us, and then have the kid put it in the straight up and down, put it into the water. It can go all the way to the bottom, and the air pressure will keep the water out, and then you can pull it back up, and then have the kid pull it out and show it's dry. God is our shield. He protects us during the deep waters. So next you can say, what do you think? Will this orange float or sink? And then let them drop it in, and it will float. But what if we took the peel off? What do you think would happen then? Will it float or sink? And they may guess correctly, but without the shield, without the protection, the covering, it sinks. So God will protect us in the deep waters if we allow him to be our shield. Okay, that's the second demonstration. Let's do the third. The third demonstration, you take a plate or a bowl. I'm going to use a bowl because that's what I have. And then you take a votive candle, all right, set it on top, and you light it. All right. And you say, do you think there's any way to push that candle down to the bottom without the light going out? And they may be on to you by this time, but if not, bring the shield back, your glass, and then put it over the candle and push all the way down. And hopefully you can see, I don't know how well it'll come out on the video, but the light is still burning. Now you don't want to leave it too long because you'll exhaust your oxygen in the glass, like I just did, and put out the light. But when you bring it back up, if you do it quicker than I did, then the light will still be lit, and the flame will not go out, and it will be perfect. It will be protected. So God is our shield, and he protects us in deep waters. And then I found this online, this substance called lycopodium powder. Lycopodium powder. So it sounds like lick a podium, but it's spelled Lycopodium. So it has several unique properties. One is it's very flammable, so be careful with it. But for this experiment, you don't have to worry about that. What you want to do, you can order it straight off of Amazon or other places. You want to say, listen, could you put your hand in the water without it getting wet? And they may say, no, that's not possible. But if you sprinkle the lycopodium powder over the surface of the water. And you got to get a pretty good coating on there. Then, make sure my hand is dry. Then you can put your hand on top of the lycopodium powder straight into the water and then bring it back out again, and their hand will be dry. I didn't use enough lycopodium powder. Be sure to be generous in how much you use. But my hand is mostly dry, 90% dry. It just got a little bit in the places where the powder didn't cover it. So the lycopodium powder actually covers it and protects it. Another example of how God will be with us during the deep waters. So these are 4 different ways you can show in pretty rapid succession how God will protect us in the deep waters. And then you can talk to the kids about what the deep waters are. Like when they go through a difficult time, when someone they love dies, when they have to move to a new place, when they lose a good friend, when someone bullies them at school, pick kid troubles, things that they would relate to, and just say, God will be with you during the deep waters. He will cover you. He will protect you. He'll get you through it. So I hope you'll enjoy that lesson, and definitely leave me some comments. Let me know how it goes. Have a great one. See you next time.